Wichita Northwest Grizzlies soccer is on the air. Welcome to everyone in Grizzly Nation to another webcast of your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies as they take on the best teams in Kansas and pursue a 6A state title. Follow your Grizzlies all season long on youtube.com/NWHSGRIZZ. Today's webcast is brought to you through the support of the many sponsors of this year's Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament, including the following: Mel Hambledon Ford at the big corner of 119th West and Kellogg. We're better. We're proving it. You be the judge. Thank you, Lisa Hamilton. And by Tom Lassiter and Fleeson, Gooing, Colson, and Kitch, attorneys in the Epic Center at 301 North Main. We believe our clients' best interests and needs are our own. By Credit Union of America, where members are the owners. With branches all over the Wichita metro area, Credit Union of America stands ready to serve you. By Dan Garreau and the law firm of Dugan and Garreau, experts in personal injury, business law, workers' compensation, wills, and trusts. Located at 3636 North Ridge Road, Suite 100. By McCurdy Real Estate and Auction, 12041 East 13th Street at K96, serving Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma for over 40 years. Real estate, but better. By the Joe and Judy Coughlin and the Chris and Jan Schumacher families, strong supporters of Grizzly soccer through the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund. By the Jeff and Amy Wallena family, in memory of Darrell Rhodes, one of the biggest fans in Grizzly Nation. By the Victory Project, helping kids fighting cancer on a daily basis and supporting research to diagnose and treat childhood diseases early. By Todd Eflin Narrates, voice audio for commercials, phone systems, videos, and books. Online at toddeflin.com, TODDEFLIN.com. By the Robert L. Gould Foundation, a philanthropic trust assisting the educational needs of young people at Northwest for over 10 years. By the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund, providing scholarship assistance to Northwest soccer seniors each year through the support of the Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament. And by the many other sponsors who make this webcast possible. And now, to the field, and the voice of the Grizzlies, Kevin Arkin.
Thank you, Todd Eflin, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another season of Wichita Grizzlies girls soccer. We're going to start it off with a non-league contest against one of our traditional rivals just down the road from Northwest High. We're in Maize, Kansas, at Maize High School to take on the Eagles in a doubleheader. It's a non-league doubleheader tonight, and we're glad you joined us. The JV game will be starting here probably in 3 or 4 minutes as the clock is winding down to whatever they're going to do before the first game tonight. I'm joined again this year by Ashley Isbell. And Ashley, welcome back, first of all. And both teams are excited for this year.
Yes, thank you. And yes, I'm excited for both teams. I'm always excited for the girls' season. Regardless, I just want to see the effort out there. I'm not big on outcomes. I mean, win is always a good thing, but
Well, there's going to be a lot of chemistry that's going to have to be bought here very quickly tonight. This JV roster has a bunch of names on it that none of us have ever heard of. There are a lot of new kids on the JV squad, and that's good.
There's very few that I know.
Yeah, there's very few that I know either. I have, we have, of course, your daughter in goal. Of course, she's back in goal again. J.C. Schur is a returner from last year. She is a junior. And other than those two, and Audrey Thomas, who was on the squad last year, and Kylie Foreman as well, the rest of this crew is pretty new. And I don't know any of them. Actually, I know 2 of them.
I know 2 of them.
I have Malia Jackson in class.
Yep.
So I know her. And I know Victoria Reynoso from last semester. I had her in class. So other than those 2, I don't recognize any of the other names on the JV squad. So you're going to hear some unfamiliar names tonight, and we're still learning them. I actually got this roster 30 minutes ago, so I haven't had a lot of time to memorize much of anything. Thank you.
That's
Is this JV or varsity?
Varsity.
Okay. I'll put it under here.
Yeah, we don't need that yet.
That'll work. So we'll see how it goes. Let's. They are running another 15 minutes, it looks like. Is that 13 on the clock?
That is 13.
Well, let's go ahead and give you the starters for both teams, except we don't have them for JV.
He just went to go see if he could get JV for Maize.
We'll do ours first. In goal for the Grizzlies in the JV contest, number 0, a junior, April Isbell, returner from last year. At midfield, number 2, a junior, JC Schur. Defender, number 4, a sophomore, Hunter Hinkle. Number 7, a sophomore defender, is Mariah Hood. And A.J. Morales, back from last year. We omitted her in error. She's a junior midfielder wearing number 8 tonight. Freshman forward, number 11, Kimmy Aguero, will get the start tonight, as will sophomore midfielder number 12, Malia Jackson. Sophomore forward, number 17, is Jasmine Pena. Annika Morrison, number 18, is a sophomore midfielder. Audrey Thomas, a stalwart defender, will play some varsity and junior varsity here this evening. She'll play some of both games. She's wearing number 20 in the JV game. And a newcomer, Bliss White, a sophomore, will play at midfield, and Bliss wears number 23. Do we have what we're looking for?
No, we don't. So it's going to be a kind of a roulette. Yeah. So we can announce them as they go on.
Well, we don't have the Maize starters, so that's too bad. We can't give them the love that we would normally give them. So, and they have just reset the. Mr. Holmes, how are you?
Hi.
Good to see you, man. You don't have starters for JV, do you?
I'll get them from Coach. Perfect.
Jay Holmes, the varsity coach, stopping by to say hello. Jay and I go way back to when we were both reffing together. And that's a while back because I gave up reffing in 2004.
That's been a couple years.
Yeah, it's been a couple years since I gave it up. It's hard to believe it's been 20 years since I gave it up.
Do you miss it?
I do. I do miss it. I don't miss. I wouldn't want to do it now. I'm a little old to be doing that now. I wouldn't even be able to keep up with the girls, much less the boys. Thanks, Coach. Let's give you some of the Maize roster here real quick. A freshman, number 1, Aspen Boydo. Brexton Hendershot, number 6, is a sophomore. Senior, number 12, Jordan Morse. Sophomore, number 17, Lila Francis. Sophomore, number 25, Hannah Blogreff. Freshman, number 26, Emily Britton. Sophomore, number 28, Madison Ritchie. Freshman, number 30, Olivia Fabricius. Junior, number 34, Kylie Gonzalez. Freshman, number 35, Janelle Stanley. And finally, freshman, number 36, Kate Hahn. And the coaching staff for Maize includes Jay Holmes, Brad Holmes, Brett Womack, and Michaela Morgan. And we're going to stick this in our little pouch here.
Okay.
So, and you know,
there was enough of those names that I know.
In anticipation of your arrival, if you'll reach down there, here, let me get it. I have an extra roster.
Oh, fantastic.
I made 2. You got to take it out of the binder. It's on like one of the first pages.
Yeah.
Grizzlies are in their road whites tonight with blue trunks, blue numerals, and Maize will play in their home red uniforms with white numerals. Grizzlies will play from left to right here in the first half of this one. A 30-minute half here in JV. If you will recall, we're getting ready to kick it off. Don't forget to start the clock.
It's always my favorite thing to get is the roster.
Yeah. Well, and there's a name on the Maize roster that I know, and that's Kylie Gonzalez, who is starting.
I know her. I know that name, too.
Yeah. She is the daughter of our former trainer.
And she actually played with April, has played club with April.
We've kicked off. Grizzlies lose it now. Maize bringing it forward. That's Kate Hahn bringing it forward. Ball intercepted near midfield, and who's going to get it on the rebound here? Grizzlies back line can't stop it. Here comes Maize, 4-on-3.
Audrey takes it away.
Back out here to center. Here comes a shot. Maybe. No, it's cleared away. Nice defensive play by Thomas. And there's a shot and a save by Isbell. That'll be a corner kick for Maize, and we are underway. Welcome to soccer season. Exactly what we wanted.
Right.
And we're used to playing in cold weather here the first week or two of the season. And I don't mind telling you, I'm sweating bullets.
You and me both.
This is a strong sun today. The temperature is 75 degrees. Very little wind. What little wind there is out of the north. It's in the face of northwest.
Yeah,
There's one loose in front, goes across and out of the penalty area. It's going to go out of play. And we'll have a throw-in for the Eagles.
Yeah, but I'd rather it be warmer like this than freezing, personally.
I would rather be hot than freezing, too. We've been in some cold games, and they certainly are not any fun. That one goes out. Maize will have it. Be thrown in by Jordan Morse. Nope, she gives it off. Stanley will throw it in instead. Morse goes for it and centers one. And it's knocked out of there, and here comes Northwest back maybe. A long pass towards center. Nobody there to receive it, however. And now the Grizzlies get a foot on it as Jasmine Pena tries to knock it forward. Loose on the far side, and it looks like it's going to be controlled by the Eagles as they bring it forward. Now we have a player down for Northwest. And there's a shot and
off the post.
Wide off the left post. The Grizzlies catch an early break, and they still have a player down. And now they've stopped time. And head coach Christina Commons will go out there. I did not see who that was when she went down.
I did not either. That's not good. Oh, we have a medical condition. That's not good.
Well, they're giving her some attention. Let's go ahead and take a quick time out here. We'll send you to a quick commercial break. Back in 10 seconds. Stay with us. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Sorry, Kevin, but I can't remember how to do this.
Oh, you need help?
Yes.
It's first day, folks. Okay, you're going to click on that. Now you got to load one. Hit add. Grab one and double click on it.
One of any of these?
No. Got to go to the commercials. We are in the wrong place. Go to temp, game time, commercials. There we go. Now find the 10-second jobs. No.
That's the 10 seconds or less. Here?
Just grab one and play it. And you don't hit play, you hit cut. There we go.
All American Automotive, 8535 West 21st Street, serving the automotive repair and tire needs of Wichita since 1972.
You need to let me know when we're back.
We are, and we're back.
All righty, folks. Hope you enjoyed the spastic engineering play here at Maize High School by your outstanding crew. We won't pass any blame here for our production error. But it will make the blooper reel. That's all I can say. All seriousness aside here, we do have a player down, and she is still down and being attended to by coach. Can you see a number there?
Well,
I cannot. I'm looking directly into the sun.
It looks like it is Bliss. It is Bliss, sophomore Bliss White.
Bliss White, a newcomer to the
the
program, has played less than 4 minutes.
And I think here comes the Gator. I think they're Well, I mean, I see the gator going around, but I don't know if they're coming here or what.
Well,
Not the way I like to start a season with an injury like this,
yeah, that is too bad. They're going to go ahead and
Yep,
we're going to handle our sponsorship stuff. Let's try something different. Go back in there and hit remove. You got to remove it first. You got to remove the one that was up there. There we go. Now go to add. Let's find. Go to. Go back one level. Somewhere in here. That's what I want. Halftime 4. Okay, we'll be back, folks.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason. More than 4.
Oh, it's quicker than we expected.
Yeah, it is quicker than we expected. Bliss White did come off the field under her own power, but she is hobbling noticeably. So there's a header stopped by Isbell, and that one gets over the top. That'll be a goal kick for Northwest.
Nope, they actually called offsides on that.
Maize dominating play here in the early going. This is just one hard place to play and win. We have not had good luck here.
There we go.
We've had much better luck with them at home than we have here over the years. Here's one. Oh, here's a shot coming.
And
good pass.
Oh,
and it goes wide.
Just wide.
Woo, we got lucky that time. And that'll be a goal kick.
That was a good attempt by Hannah on Maize.
All right, Grizzlies send it up. Hits a red shirt, though. Audrey Thomas will send it over here to the near side. Good ball. 1-on-3 we're going, though. There's a long one. Down the near side. And it's going to be kicked away by the goalkeeper for Maize. And Maize will now control it and start bringing it back. And this one goes out of play. And, I stepped aside to duck so I didn't block the camera. And the camera's 20 feet above us.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
I don't have to do
here.
that. It's okay. Andy Isbell is our videographer tonight. We thank him for his assistance. Grizzlies trying to get something generated here, and so far not able to do so. And here comes Maize again. There's a shot and a save by April. Grizzlies can't clear it. Maize controlling it again. Now there's a big clear out towards center. That's going to go out of play, I believe.
Yep.
And it does. Heads for the sellout crowd. And Maize will get a throw in. 5 minutes gone. First half, no score. Ball comes in. A fight for it near midfield. And Maize appears to be coming away with it. J.C. Sure fighting for it there.
They're fighting good.
And that one tapped forward and cleared to the near side here. Is it going to stay in? Yes, it will. And it will be controlled there by Janelle Stanley. Stanley will send it forward. Down the near side it goes. That's Morse giving chase. She tried to center one. It was blocked. Grizzlies have it for the moment. Now Morse does get a pass off. Top of the penalty area. This is dangerous. There's a shot and a score.
That was a great shot.
1-0.
Did not see.
Maize takes the lead here. Exactly 6 minutes into the game. Grizzlies are about to make their first substitution as Kylie Foreman is getting set to come in. She will replace Annika Morrison. And we kick off. We're back underway here. Grizzlies send it forward. It's intercepted by Maize. Audrey Thomas sends it back to center. Header by Schur. Back to Thomas. Now Foreman trying to get a foot on it. Can't do so. Couldn't settle it. We're playing on AstroTurf here. This is an artificial surface, so the ball will naturally bounce more here than it does at home. Grizzlies need to get used to playing on turf. We don't have a home game for 2 weeks.
Well, and not just that. There's not many grass fields, in the area.
No, there are not. We will play on grass in the Titan Classic twice. Our first game, which is 1 week from today, will be at Carpenter Stadium. And I can assure you that we are not going into the press box. I am not hauling all that stuff up there. We're going to do it from a landing on the bottom. The view won't be nearly as good, but...
And we will play circle.
Yeah, we play circle next Tuesday. And that game is scheduled to kick off at 5:30 at Carpenter Stadium, and we'll be on the air at 5:15 with the pregame show.
Oh, here comes Maize.
There's a shot and another score. April had no
25.
chance. And it's 2-0.
Yeah, and that was Hannah who scored, number 25.
And the blog ref gets the goal. Grizzlies down 2-0. And they have yet to get anything started here. Back underway, and it's going to be Maize coming away with it, I think. Yep. They send one forward. Nice block there. Actually, a beautiful block by Mariah Hood.
Nicely done.
Jackson sends one forward. Nobody there but red shirts.
Right idea.
Except for that guy in the yellow shirt. And Maize comes away with it again. They split two defenders, and that pass is intercepted by Thomas. And her rejection is instantly intercepted. Now Isbell comes out of her goal to take that one and get a punt off out to center.
And
out of play on the far side. If you're just joining us, we're at Maize High School taking on the Eagles in the first of two tonight. This is the JV contest. The varsity will follow after this one at approximately 6 o'clock or so, or 6:30 or so, because this game started early. Out of play to Maize. They'll have a throw in front of their fans over there. We've said it before. We've come here since they built this a number of times. This is a really beautiful facility for soccer.
it is.
The field is, it's turf, but for a turf field, it's really very, very nice. They did a good job with it. The bench amenities are very good. The press box amenities are not. There's nothing else I can say. This press box was not designed for television.
Well, and I can tell you that this, the facility in general has been pretty nice for quite a while.
Yeah.
I played here a hot minute ago.
Morris with it on the near side. She centers one again. Thomas got a foot on it, and April's right there to snag it. She'll punt it out here for a goalkeeper distribution. Shushu Hamway getting set to come in for Northwest. This one's back to the Grizzlies. Then a fight for it there. Aguero couldn't control it, nor could Mariah Hood. Now this one goes all the way back to April. She'll punt it again. And out it comes. And just as I say that, Hamwee goes back into the bench. So I guess she's not going to sub in. Whoops. There's a little foul. A little tripping foul action. J.C. Sure, the guilty party, and it'll be a free kick for the Maize Eagles. And Maize getting set now to make a line change. So they're going to sub in 4.
Oh.
That one goes out.
And it looks like it's a throw-in pretty much out the corner.
Yep. Ball's back in. And Elizabeth Patterson comes in now for Northwest, wearing number 9, the sophomore forward. She actually goes back to a midfield position. And the Grizzlies throw it in. Maize is there to cover it. That one's going to come over on the near side. Easily controlled there by Janelle Stanley and the Eagles. Grizzlies finally get it into Maize territory, but only briefly.
Well, we get it back with the throw-in.
Comes into the middle of the field and taken away there by Maize. Good defensive play to get the ball back. We just can't do anything about it, and I sense some frustration on the part of Kylie Foreman.
There's a cross and offside.
A break for Northwest as Maize was offside. It'll be a free kick for the Grizzlies. Flags are limp now. There is no wind.
I'd be okay with a little breeze right now.
I would take a little bit of a breeze. This turf is hot.
More so for the girls' sake. Just, for a little bit of cooling effect.
Yeah. I'm actually standing on the turf. I can feel it in my feet.
Well, yeah, there's a difference, from dirt and grass to
no question.
Turf, 100%.
That sun will make that turf hot. This one gets knocked out of play. It should belong to Northwest. $15:20 to go, first half, 2-0 Maize. They've outshot the Grizzlies 6-0.
Yeah,
and here's the chance for Maize. Oh, nice way to break it up, Audrey. Over here on the near side. That's Janelle again, bringing it forward. She's got Morse down there in the corner. Instead, she'll center it across. all the way across. One timing it, no.
And April snags it.
April Isbell is there to take care of it and make it go away. And now Shoo Hamley getting set to come in.
There we go.
Come on, girls, here. Let's get something started here.
Grizzlies trying.
Oh, that one gets tapped out of play. Bad break there for Jasmine Pena. And it will belong to Maize. Hamley comes in, and I don't know why. It's not our ball. We'll have to re-explain these rules.
Good
JC
pass.
Sure, nice pass forward. Now over here, near side. That's Guerrero with it. She sends one forward. That's going to be too far. And it's going to be picked off by the keeper for Maize. And quite frankly, I don't know who the keeper is.
Yeah, I don't. Let me see.
That is not marked on our roster.
I know. Let me see if I can get a number.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's a number on the front of the jersey.
Yeah.
It's,
Ball at center. Maize is.
It says number 1, so I would guess then Aspen Boydo.
I wouldn't bet on that. Except for the fact that is the lowest number on the roster.
No, there's one more lower. So that's why I'm gonna guess.
You're going to guess that's Boydo?
Yeah.
We'll have to find out next time I get the attention of one of the coaches. I'll ask.
I have no idea. It's my
Who's
guess.
in goal?
Complete guess.
Yeah. Coming off the field is Hunter Hinkle. And the Grizzlies line up 2 more to go in here as Emmeline Edwards, number 5, and Peyton Wilkerson, number 10, will be entering the fray here shortly. The latter a freshman and the former a freshman.
Well, I like the fact that, even though we have, not a whole, looks like maybe 12 minutes to go, we've been able to see the other side of the field.
We just haven't generated any real offense, though.
No. But to me, the fact that we've
that
seen
one's going to go out of play, and it will be a throw-in for Maize.
Since we've seen the other side of the field, they haven't given up yet either.
No, that's right.
Which is fantastic. That's my favorite
That's
part.
right. Ball's thrown in. Grizzlies with a chance here to get something going. They bring it down the near side. And the ball goes out. Oh, turn it over to Maize. Unfortunate. And I will tell you folks, or remind you folks, that the corner of the field to your right as you're watching it is not visible from our camera. So nothing we can do about it. There's a building in the way. I've asked them to take that building out, but they won't do it.
Oh, good stop by Mariah.
And here comes Maize High. That's Blogreff with it again. She's already tallied on the scoreboard twice.
And a clear.
That one's sent back out. Grizzlies doing a little better defensively. Oh, there's a good save by April Isbell. And she punts it out to center.
And
10:30 to go, first half, 2-0 Maize.
And we get a free kick just on the other side of half from a handball.
Well, we'll take that.
Absolutely.
Somebody better get that.
It's going to keep going.
Audrey Thomas will take it. J.C. Schurer joining the other two, getting ready to come back in now. Into the penalty area. There's a chance. Shot. Oh, just wide of the left post. And that'll be a goal kick for Maize. And Northwest will now sub.
That was a great look.
Sure, Edwards, and Wilkerson all come in. Yeah, that was an excellent opportunity we had. Coming off is Malia Jackson. She's joined by Kimmy Aguero and by Jasmine Pena. Maize brings it up to midfield. Lead pass goes right on the sideline, stays in. Blogref again in the penalty area, and April is there to snag that one away. April's way too busy here.
I would agree completely. But at the same time, I like that she's getting, the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's the catch as a keeper.
Why, sure.
You want them to, work on their skill. Well, that's a great way, but you also want them to be bored.
Yeah. Here's a chance for Maize. Centering pass. Are they going to one-time it?
Nope.
Nope. And it goes wide. That'll be a goal kick for Northwest. We need to take a quick timeout here. We'll be back in 10 seconds. Stay with us. You're watching Grizzly Soccer.
Kevin and Donna Arkin, adopted Northwest alumni, are 10-year supporters of the Grizzly soccer program.
And we're back.
Goal kick's been taken. The ball is in the second half of the field where Maize picks it up. They start the ball's intercepted briefly by the Grizzlies.
Just under 8 to go, and the Grizzlies are still fighting pretty dang good.
Yes, they're playing hard. Oh, here's a wide open pass on the near side. That's to Gonzalez. She's going to get a shot.
And a save.
And a great save by Isbell. That's going to go out of play. It'll be a corner kick for Maize on the near side of the field. But a great save by Isbell on that shot.
Well, and I know since April has played with a few of the Maize players on the club side, she's going to do whatever she can to not let them score on her. Just because.
Just because. In the air it goes. In front.
Oh.
April couldn't get a hand on it.
But
get it punched out here towards center. Now the Grizzlies on the move. Can they keep it going? Maize gets it back. Gonzalez will bring it down again. Into the penalty area it goes. Maize still controlling. Splitting two defenders. Wow. Beautiful
Centered.
Play. And there's a shot and a score.
And that is...
Oh, you couldn't have planned that one any better.
No,
a great assist going to Hannah Blogref. And I did not see who finished it off, but it doesn't matter. Maize will substitute a boatload of players here.
It looks like number 18. Number 18 is who
Avery Bowers
finished it off.
Yeah, could be.
If I followed the right girl back to
She
center.
just came off. Is that her? Was that her? Just saying.
Yeah, probably, because I think she was running this way from the other side of the field.
Yeah. Back underway here. We have just under 6 minutes to go in the first half. Grizzlies down by 3. Plenty of time left here. Grizzlies starting to put it together a little bit. That one's going to go out of play, and will belong to Northwest. Coming back into the game for the Grizzlies is Hunter Hinkle, number 4, and she'll replace Mariah Hood, who will come out. And we're ready to resume play. Throw in comes in.
And we're going to do it again, though.
That one sent across here to the near side. Hunter Hinkle gets a foot on it, sends it forward. Hamry falls down, going for it.
Ooh.
No harm done. And Maize comes away with it.
Number 30.
And here's a run now. Wow, that's Fabricius, who almost had a clean shot. April Isbell there to get it, and she'll punt it out to center.
And here comes another shot, but a save.
Another save by Isbell. Come on, girls, clear it out. That's Thomas bringing it out. She's just going to dribble it herself. Now she sends a long one for Hamry. Can she get to it? Ball still going forward.
Still
and now it goes out of
there
play, and it's going to belong, I think, to Maize.
Yes.
Yeah. Grizzlies get it back again. Maize at the center circle. Into Grizzly territory.
There we go.
Hamry has it. Passes it off to her left to Sure. And there's a long one.
Looks
It's going
like
to go all the way back. Is it going to roll out? Yes, it does. Goal kick for Northwest. Coming in for the Grizzlies. Returning is Jasmine Pena, number 17. And coming out for the Grizzlies is, looks like Shushu's coming out. Yep. Shushu Hamry coming out. The newcomer to Northwest. Goal kick to the far side. Maize again. Here's a shot coming. And a great save by Isbell, but the rebound is sent home.
Oh, man. That was a great.
Kylie Gonzalez made a shot, and April made a bang save, but the rebound went right back to Gonzalez, who poked it home. And it's 4-0. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Grizzlies intercept it. Sure with it. JC sends it wide. Nope, it's cut off. Maize has it now, and they will bring it back.
Here,
there's
30.
A long shot and a save by Isbell. The rebound is popped over the net. It'll be a goal kick for Northwest. Let's take a 10-second timeout. We'll be back with the goal kick. You're watching Grizzly Soccer.
We wish to thank Scott Mueller and Basis Consulting Engineers, LLC, 800 East 1st, Suite 401. Proud supporters of the Grizzly Soccer program.
And we're back. Goal kick has been taken.
And is rolling right in our direction. Who's going to win this one? Maize gets it. That's Gonzalez. She sends one forward. There's another shot coming and a save by Isbell. That shot again taken by Hannah Blogriff. We have less than a minute to go in the first half. Maize wins it. That one's intercepted by Jackson. Malia Jackson intercepted it.
Less than 30 seconds to go.
That one's sent back out. Intercepted again by Maize. There's a shot.
Right.
And April's right there again. And we go 3-2-1. Actually, that was 10.
Yeah.
We got 5 seconds to go. I can't see the clock. The clock is in the sun. It's hard to read.
Now.
There's the whistle, the horn, the sounder. That means the first half is over, and at the end of one half of play, it's Maize 4 and Northwest 0. We're going to take a profitability timeout here and be back in just a couple. So stay with us. We'll be back. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason. More than $400,000 in community partnerships. Credit Union of America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Shall we book it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
In high school. So, but they didn't have all of this.
I used to do my referee physicals here every year. They had them here every year. The Acacia ones were here. And we had to run. At one time, there was a track on this field.
Yes.
And we had to run that track.
Okay.
So, and then not only did we run the track. Welcome back, folks. We're just chit-chatting here. Nothing exciting to report. talking about the history of this field, and what I was commenting on was that I used to do my referee physicals here at this field, and that is long before, well, I mean, it was before 2004, so you know it's at least 20 years ago, okay? And they had grass then. They had a natural grass field and the track, and we had to do, God, I had to do some of the weirdest stuff. We had to do a 70-yard, what did they call that? Down 70 yards, back 70 yards, down 70 yards, back 70 yards.
Similar to a suicide.
Yeah, something like that, similar to a suicide. And you had to do it in 70 seconds.
Oh, Lord, no.
It was hard. I'm telling you, that was hard. And every year I did it in like 68 seconds or so. I was so close every year. You know, we had to run laps, and I didn't have any trouble doing the laps. That was no big deal. But that thing hurt. That thing killed me. And the thing I was really good at was the shuttle run, where you run forward 10 yards, sidestep 10 yards, run back 10 yards, and then shuttle right 10 yards. And you had to do 3 of those. Ugh. And you had 40 seconds to do 3 of them. So by the time I was done with that, I was tired.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
I went home from those referee physicals, and
it was nap time, wasn't it?
Oh gosh, yes. Long nap time. Let me tell you. Yeah. I was a tired puppy. I don't mind telling you. So here we are, Ashley. It's 4-0 at half. We're outshot 15-0. And, you know, I really have a feeling that we could still be in the game.
We could.
You know, if they can, you know, they were starting to push forward more and more.
They were.
In the later stages of the first half.
They were.
And if they can keep that up going into half number 2, I think we have an excellent opportunity. We could make some noise in this game.
We could. I mean, it's one of those that to me, that also shows they have not given up, which I love. I love the fact they haven't given up yet. No. Because the game's not over. There's no reason to give up yet.
Yeah, game's not over by a long shot.
And so, yeah, they got it, you know, with it being the first game, you know, there's going to be some first game jitters no matter what.
First game, we're playing a lot of freshmen.
And
I'm not saying that they're not, because they have a lot of freshmen too.
Yeah, well, and there's, I mean, you know, the group hasn't played before, which, you know, there's, you know, some chemistry there that's got to get worked on, and that'll get worked on throughout the season too. Yeah. You know, but, you know, this is kind of that first true test of the season. You know, that, you know, now coaches will be able to go, okay, and this is what we can work on. Here's some kinks that we can try to work out.
What I don't understand, maybe someone can explain this to me, but based on what I've seen so far in this game, I have to ask a question. Why is Hannah Blowgraf on JV?
I don't know. There's a few other players.
She looks like she should be playing, to me, that she should be playing varsity.
See, and that's why I'm anxious to see the varsity game as well, because there's quite a few players that I know on that roster that played that first half of JV that I personally don't believe that they're JV quality. I believe they're varsity quality. No. So, but we'll find out. I mean, maybe they're like some of our players, you know, maybe playing the first half of JV, and then they're going to play, you know, the varsity match. Yeah. You know.
Right. Oh, exactly.
So, you know, it could be a completely different game in the second half.
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
We will.
And we're going to find out here in about 2 minutes, as that's what's remaining on the clock here during the halftime period. And I think what I'm going to do here is get some of these obligations covered here while we have the time to cover them. So let's go ahead and take one more timeout for 30 seconds, and then we'll be back. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Soccer.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover.
to redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
To challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
than you ever knew
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
the best training,
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
We're probably back live by now. Yep. We welcome you back here to Maize High, where the Grizzlies are about to start the second half. In the second half, they will play from right to left as you're watching the game on your screen. And the Grizzlies, of course, are in their road white uniforms today, which actually could be an advantage to them because white reflects the heat.
White is
and this it's a strong sun.
White is definitely a much better color for a
I'm
day
about
like
ready
today.
to tell you to stick a fork in me. I'm done.
Maybe I will stay back here and just like hide behind the computer, get a little bit of shade. How very little it is at this point, that's for sure.
A little greeting from the ref here, who I recognize, and for the life of me can't tell you his name.
Well, I recognize them all as well, but I don't know names. I'm horrible with names.
Yeah.
That's why I have a roster in my hand.
It's okay. We're not supposed to know.
I mean, regardless, I appreciate what they do.
Yeah. Well, we're waiting. The referees have signaled for the Grizzlies to take the field, and now they are.
And we definitely have a different keeper for Maize.
April will stay in goal for Northwest.
Looks like maybe Lila Francis is in goal for Maize.
Who's in goal?
Lila Francis. Number 17, sophomore.
Is that a 17 on her back?
Uh-huh.
Well, could be. We'll assume it is.
I'm just assuming.
We have
right
no
now.
evidence to the contrary, so we'll just assume that that's what it is. Maize kicks off. We're underway here in the second half. And they take it and bring it into Grizzly territory immediately. Up the far side, here comes Maize, and now they're going to get it back and take it forward. Make sure you get my good side with that thing, will you? Team photographer just walked by. We're having fun here, folks, let me tell you. Got to have fun. Okay, here's Blogren again.
Centered.
Centering one, went right through the wickets of Ashley, and whoa, did we catch a break.
And
went through the wickets of...
it looks like it actually went in.
Did it go in, or did it... I thought it hit the side of the net. We'll find out here in just a second.
Well.
Yep, it went in. That's 5-0. I thought I could have sworn that hit the side of the net. I thought we dodged a real bullet there, but once it went through April's arms, that was the end of that. Grizzlies trying to bring it forward here in the early stages of half number 2, down by 5.
There we go.
Yeah, we got something cooking here, maybe.
Yep. And foul is called.
They call a foul here?
Called a foul on Maize.
Well, that's a lucky break because we did not have control of that ball.
No. And my guess is more of a push from behind from my angle. What he saw, I don't know.
Pena will take the kick for Northwest. And in the air it goes all the way back to Francis. I don't know if they're going to count that as our first shot on goal of the game. And yes, it went on the board. We are not Schneidered in that department any longer. We've been outshot 16-1. And, you know, I remember a game that we played here. It was where the girls were playing. The wind was blowing real hard out of the north. So it was blowing from right to left as you're watching it. And the wind shifted at halftime, or just before halftime.
Right.
It shifted, and it came the other direction. And it was blowing hard that way. So we had the wind in our face, both halves, essentially.
Oh, man.
They outshot us 36-1 in the game.
Smokes.
And we lost the game 1-0 on a late goal.
Oh, that's amazing.
It was just amazing.
That's amazing.
I forgot who was in goal, but whoever it was, who was in goal, I don't remember who that was. But she was just unconscious that night. And they finally got a slop goal late in the game. Corner kick coming here for Maize, by the way. So, yeah, we've had some moments here in this game, in this building, let me tell you. Here's the kick. It's in the air in front. Goes through everybody and gets knocked over the goal line. That'll be a goal kick for Northwest, and they will bring in a sub in the person of Allison Ramirez, who will come in for Northwest for the first time. Allison Ramirez, a sophomore midfielder wearing number 6, and she will replace Shushu Hamry. And Shushu comes out with a big smile on her face, so she's obviously having fun tonight, which is what it's all about. Nice play by the Grizzlies. Got it out here to center. Now don't lose it. Now that gets poked away from them. Now the numbers are in favor of Maize. Good clear? No, they've not cleared. Good strike by Hunter Hinkle, but kept in. Hinkle giving chase.
It'll go over
the goal line for a goal kick and a break for Northwest. Varsity game will follow approximately 20 minutes after this one, and when we're done with this one, we are going to go immediately without passing go and without collecting $200. We're going to go straight to the coach's pregame show because it's 20 minutes long. We have an extra long visit with Coach Commons tonight. We had a lot of stuff to talk about. I think you'll find it very interesting. The only thing is she didn't answer the only question I really wanted answered. And I'm not going to tell you what it is until after.
Now I'm curious.
Not till after that interview was played. But I had a very good question. Don't have the answer yet.
She probably avoided it for a reason.
That one out of play to Maize.
Nope, they're calling a handball on Northwest.
Still to Maize. That'll be Ritchie taking the kick for Maize. Madison Ritchie, the sophomore. A long one right toward Isbell. Pretty well laid in there, if I do say so.
Yeah,
that was well laid in, and a nice clearing job that time by Audrey Thomas.
Yeah, Ritchie does pretty well with that.
Yeah, that was a great ball. No question.
Throw in for the Grizzlies on the far side.
And in it comes. Lands right on the foot of a red shirt. And the Eagles will now start working it down the field again. They still have it. Nice job taking it away by the Grizzlies.
Oh, right idea.
And that one goes out of play, and it will belong to Northwest. Hunter Hinkle will do the job for the Grizzlies. Hunters comes in to Sure. Out to center. Across the way it goes now. Nice play there by Pena.
They're working it well. I mean, they're not giving up. I'm loving that.
Maize gets it, brings it back now. Up the middle it goes. Hinkle whiffed on it. Now she comes back and gets it. Sends it to Scher. JC looking for help, gets around the opponent. Nice job. Comes back in again. Good follow-up by the Grizzlies. And now that one's out of play, and it will be, we have a timeout.
Nope,
we have an injured player down here. And that injured player happens to be Hannah Blogreff. Looks like they're checking her for a cramp. And she's up very quickly and is going to come off on her own power. She's walking a little gingerly, however. This is one of those games where hydration is very important.
Absolutely. We see it more often in the boys' season just because it's hotter than Moses during the boys' season.
Hunter Hinkle will throw it in. Gets it into Scher, right in front of us. Chested forward by Ramirez, but Maize comes away with it. This one goes through the legs of Thomas. Grizzlies playing pressure tight. And here comes JC again. Right in front of us.
JC wins it back.
Sure again with it. Now she can't find a white shirt. That could be a problem.
Yeah.
Here's a pass for Maize, and there's a trip. That'll be a free kick for the Eagles. Fortunately, it was outside the penalty area.
Thank goodness. And it looks like Braxton Hendershot's taking this kick.
In the air it goes. And April's right there. Out to center. Headed forward by the Eagles. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it?
Clear it out.
Momentarily, anyway.
Yeah, it went to a white shirt, so that's. But
there we go. Oh, this is a bad break for us.
Yes.
They've got numbers on us. They had us 4-on-2 for a moment.
Go. Still fighting to clear it.
Maize pops one forward.
And there's Audrey Thomas trying to take the ball
Thomas
forward.
has improved so much in the last 2 years. She is really a good defender.
Uh-oh.
That's why she's playing parts of both games.
They're calling. Oh, yep, they're stopping the clock. Oh, and I forgot to start the clock to begin with.
What?
I forgot to start the clock to begin with.
Oh, why don't you fix that?
I'm going to fix
There's
that.
19:40 to go in the second half for those of you at home who are keeping score. And we have a player coming out for Northwest. That would be Malia Jackson. And now we're going to sub them all. Going in for Northwest, Charisma Lira, number 14, along with Peyton Wilkerson, number 10. And
number 3 went in.
That would be Lexi Carr. So they let him sub under that circumstance, which is fine. There's one across the bow. Oh, they missed the volley. And that one's going to roll out of play, I think. That went out of play. Did we touch it first?
Nope, we didn't touch it first. At least, yep, because they are giving it to Northwest.
All righty. Northwest will get the ball. They quickly bring it back in. And Maize comes right back and gets it. What's going on?
Looks like somebody else is taking the throw-in. And that went over the line, so
yeah, I think that's a goal kick.
kick.
Okay, that'll give Aneli Sandoval a chance to come in for Northwest. Sandoval, the freshman defender.
Giving Audrey a break. Well-earned a break.
Oh, yeah. No question about that. Here's a goal kick taken by April. Sends it to the far side. Now into the center circle where Maize recovers it. And Maize will come forward.
And
here's a chance for Maize, and April does a nice job to clear it away.
And here we go, down the line.
Down the line, there's plenty of room here. Oh, they couldn't get to it. Good idea, but Lexi Carr couldn't get to it. In front of the goal, Northwest would appear to have control for the moment.
And it's sent down the line again, but intercepted.
It's intercepted by Maize, and fighting for it is Pena.
Love the fight. Nicely done.
Sure again with it. That's the third time she's gotten it like that, turned and put it on the foot of her red shirt. That one goes out of play. That'll belong to Maize. Maize will sub in a player. Coming in for the Eagles is Madison Ritchie, number 28. Throw-ins in. Near side. Intercepted there by Northwest. Good job. That one's knocked out of bounds by Lexi Carr, and Maize will throw it in.
Misfortunate touch.
Yep.
Stays with Maize.
To center, there's a shot blocked by the defense. And the Grizzlies bring it down off the foot of Wilkerson. She sends one forward for Pena. Player down, we keep on playing.
Kimmy doing a fantastic job bringing it down and gets poked away, but stays with the Grizzlies.
That's the way it goes.
I'm glad to see that we're on the side of the field for a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. Awaiting the restart. There it is.
There we go.
Well, get it forward. Nah, blocked away.
Yeah, but we have it.
Let's see what we can do with it here on this run.
Oh, nicely done.
Down it comes. We need a centering now on Pena. There you go. Centered, and it goes behind the goal. That'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. Comes with 14:30 to go in the second half. Grizzlies trail 5-0.
No, we have, I was wondering, we have a foul. It looks like we have a foul on the play. And it's going to be the Grizzlies' ball just outside the box.
Oh. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I couldn't see, well, I kind of heard a little bit from the one up top.
Oh.
Since it's like...
I hear our videographer up there shaking the camera.
Yep, no, that's actually not him. So let's see if we can, put it across and...
There we go. It's in the air and right to Francis.
It's all right. It's all right. It's an effort.
It's a good effort.
It's a good effort.
It was a good effort.
Oh.
Down the field we
Down
go.
The field, and it looks like 2-on-1. Up. Nicely done. Grizzlies kicking it away. Hasn't cleared it quite yet.
Over to the near side, that's going to go out of play, and it will belong to Northwest. Grizzlies will sub in 2 players. Audrey Thomas, number 20, will come back in, as will Elizabeth Patterson, number 9. Coming out is Lexi Carr and Hunter Hinkle. Both did a fine job while they were in there this last shift.
Yep, and
what do we have here?
Bad throw in, so it is getting turned over.
We'll have Mays throwing it in here. Throws it in short. And the Grizzlies come away with it. Nice job.
Yeah.
Well done there by Patterson. She's got it again.
There we go.
Pass sure to center. Forward to Pena.
Not quite.
And back it comes.
Up to Peyton and then Pena.
Come on, one to beat.
There we go. There you go, JC.
They're making some.
They're doing some great things.
Yeah, they are doing some good things. The only thing they're not doing is finishing.
Well, yeah.
Malia Jackson is getting set to come back in for Northwest.
And we have a player down.
I'll bet you it's cramp.
Hey, yep.
She's going to go down. Let's go ahead and take a timeout here. While they're taking care of this, we'll be back with more soccer from Maize High. Grizzlies down 5-0. This is Grizzlies Soccer.
This portion of Soccer on the Internet is being brought to you by the Bob Profit family. We thank them for their continued support of Grizzly Soccer.
And back, and she's gotten up on her and walking off under her own willpower. Just a little
hobbling a little bit, but she is walking. And Coach Lawrence giving her an assist.
Just got to work out that cramp.
Yeah, it just kills me. Coach Lawrence goes out there with her clipboard and notebook. What's she going to do with it out there?
Yeah, I think it's you just have it in your hand and you don't even think about it.
Yeah. Now it's in the way. 11:23 on the game clock here at Maize High in the JV contest. Varsity will follow after this one. Out it comes to center. Audrey Thomas defensively for Northwest. And that didn't work out for Northwest at all, as Abel missed it.
And they are called offside.
Yeah.
Definitely a good break for Northwest.
Yeah. Free kick coming for the Grizzlies here. Thomas will take it And she sends it out here to center. Intercepted by the red shirts. Grizzlies get it back.
Peyton.
Oh. Nobody there to receive that
Not quite.
pass, and it rolls all the way back to Francis, who just picks it up. She'll come out and punt it.
And we're going to sub a whole slew of
Kylie
red shirts.
Foreman coming in for Northwest, number 22, and she is going to replace Charisma Lira, the sophomore defender, number 14.
And it's a foot race.
And for being hurt, she sure got a nice shot off there.
Oh.
Nice save there by April Isbell. And if it means anything, you look at the way the play has gone here in the second half. Maize had 15 shots on goal in the first half. They only have 2 now in the second.
Yeah, which
and we're got down to 9 minutes to go.
That's that's
big improvement defensively for Northwest.
And the Grizzlies haven't lost their fight.
Yep. There's a long one. Oh, that was a nice pass. Here comes the shot and score.
That was
nothing
30.
we can do about that one.
Nope.
Give the goal there to Jaden Perellis. It's 6-0. Guess I shouldn't open my big mouth about the shots on goal.
You know, for keepers, no matter what keeper it is, one-on-ones are the worst.
Yeah.
They are truly one of the most difficult things.
It is. It's very difficult. On the near side, J.C. Sure with it. Trying to keep it in. Ball lays on the sideline. Now Sure knocks it out. Oh, they gave it to us.
They gave it to us.
I'll take it. Kylie Foreman with it on her foot. Sends one forward. That's a pretty nice play there to get it all the way up there to Patterson.
Nobody there.
Maize with it. Trying to send it forward. That one, nice stop. Grizzlies get it back and send it across. Nobody there to get it. Maize High will have it. Down the far side it goes. Here's a crash. Emmeline Edwards getting set to come back in. Say what?
Maize comes away with it. Huh?
Nice job, Audrey Thomas. The pass, just a little too soft, but nice job to get it back by Patterson. This one's sent all the way back to Francis, who will reset the offense. Out to center, past J.C. Sure. Spin move for J.C. May's doing a good job of passing at the moment. Yeah, very good.
And
there's a shot coming.
Goal, yep.
And April's right there to make the save. The 20th shot on goal for Maize here in this contest, just against one for Northwest. right along the near sideline in front of the Eagles bench. Now it goes out. It will belong to Maize. 6 minutes to go in the game. And Emmeline Edwards comes in for Northwest now, number 5, the freshman midfielder.
Now we can go.
Here's the throw in. And nice job stepping in front of the ball. And it goes out of play. I think it'll stay with Maize.
No, it looks like it's going to go to Northwest.
Out of play.
But now back to Maize. Five minutes to go.
Throw in comes in right in front of us to Richie. She sends one forward. And there's a little foul, a little pushing foul on Northwest. Be a free kick for the Eagles. Might have been embellished just a little. This is a dangerous shot.
April trying to direct.
Here we go. A long one and a nice save by April Isbell. Ball needed to be just a little higher. Out it comes to center. Be nice to see the Grizzlies get one here just to get the Schneider off the board.
It would be. Well,
JC Sure with it in the circle. Pops it forward, runs after it, still has it. And a nice pass forward, up, intercepted. That's too bad. Have the right idea, though.
Absolutely.
This one comes into the foot of Sandoval. I guess I need to look at this a little more carefully. I got Sandoval in class, too.
Oh.
I know that because she doesn't go by that name. She goes by Ellie.
Ah.
That's why I knew when I said it. That can't be right. Now there's one that goes for a goal kick.
Yeah.
And that will
comes in for the Grizzlies.
Kimmy Aguero will come in for Northwest. And it looks like we have, who's coming out? Which one of them is coming out? Looks like Malia Jackson's coming out.
No, nope, that would be Jasmine Pena.
Oh, Pena came out. That's 17, not 12.
I was going to say, I didn't think Jackson was even out there currently.
JC centers one, and there's a good pass between two defenders. Okay, Aguero trying to get something started now. Over to the near side.
Getting some passes put together, too. And it is a Grizzly throw-in.
Sure is chasing the ball down there near the corner where she'll throw it in. Good ball.
Oh.
Popped in the center, but nobody's there.
On the backside.
Nobody home. Well, they'll look at the game film and say something about that next week.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
On the far side comes Maize. Maize, nice pass forward. Now, come on, intercept that.
And it's crossed over. Audrey.
I thought they could have
gets it.
gotten a foot on that one.
Less than a minute to go.
Boy, this game sure does seem like it went by in a hurry, didn't it? Or is that me?
I think it's you because it did not seem like that to me.
Okay. Like I said, this game seems like it took forever. That one goes out of play, chipped out.
April got that one.
Say what?
It looked like April. Yep, April got that one before it went out.
Yeah. Oh, she did. Out to center it comes. Header to the near side. Oh, nice play. Yeah,
and stop by Jackson. Working on.
Playing a little bunch ball there at the moment.
Yeah. But they're going to look at this as an opportunity.
Just didn't go. Wasn't their night tonight.
And it is done.
There's the game. So you got a final score. First JV contest of the year. Maize 5 and Northwest nothing. We're going to send it directly to the pregame show because the pregame show is very long. 6-0, the final. I think I said 5. I meant 6. We'll put it up here as a final. And we hope you'll stay with us now for the varsity contest, which will be coming up here in 20 minutes, right after our pregame show with our head coach, Christina Commons, just as soon as I can find it.
Lost it again.
Yeah. All righty. It's hot, and I'm hot. I'm going to get in the shade for 20 minutes myself.
It's first day jitters. It's okay.
There we go. All right, folks. Here comes Christina Commons with today's pregame show.
This is the McCurdy Real Estate at Auction Varsity pregame show. Coach Christina Commons reviews the last varsity game and takes a look at today's upcoming contest. Sponsored by McCurdy Real Estate at Auction. Real estate, but better. And now, let's join Coach Commons with Kevin Arkin.
And our doubleheader now continues. Season opening here at Maize High, and we're going to switch it over to the varsity contest. And we're joined, as we are before every varsity contest, by our head varsity girls coach, Christina Commons. And this interview is being sponsored by McCurdy Real Estate and Auction. Real estate, but better. Coach, first of all, Happy New Year. Here we go again.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be a fun season.
So you've got Maize, a traditional rival right off the bat here, and I guess I don't know if that's good, bad, or otherwise, but I know you've got a bunch of new players this year, and you've got a lot of big names to replace that graduated last year. And forgive me for using a cheat sheet, but I'm just going to rattle off a few. You've got Kaylin Heath, the stalwart on defense. Boy, that's a big hole to fill. Mirari Flores, one of our bigger scorers from last year, is gone. Midfielder Sawyer Ross is gone. Savannah Randall is gone. Defender Susanna Anaveros is gone. A lot of people are gone that you have to replace this year. And so tell us about what the new crew is going to look like.
Well, and I mean, you mentioned some great seniors that we had last season. And this season, my senior group, I only have 4. Raylan Grant, Liliana Hernandez, Isabel Santiago, and Lillian Schilling. 3 of those seniors got minutes last year and have been for years. So it's nice to see that continue to come into play with our soccer program. But only having 4 compared to the number you were just mentioning.
And I didn't mention them all.
No, you didn't. And so it left a lot of room open. And I'll tell you, we did lose a few. A couple students had moved. So they are now at different schools. And so we'll be competing against them later on this season. So that'll be kind of fun, which kind of hurt a little bit. But at the same time, we've got some phenomenal players coming in, not just as freshmen. We ourselves actually got a few transfers Because I mean, kids are moving. They're going to different schools. They're making choices that are better for them. And they've joined our program. And so I couldn't be more thankful for that. And so that added in some sophomores in that mix, some names that some other schools in Wichita won't know. So I'm kind of excited because they came from, I've got one from Maize South, one from Maize High, and one from North High, actually. So all good transfers. Excited to have them. But like you were mentioning, some of those big names is my defense took the hit last year. We had a very strong senior-led defense, and this year we're having to kind of fill that in. It doesn't help with one of my returners is now injured. She's coming back from a torn ACL. She's still doing the rehab and everything for it. So I will not have her on my defensive line. So my defensive line is brand new this year, pretty much.
Who is the injured party that you were referring to?
Ingrid. Ingrid got hurt during her season in the fall or spring or fall, yeah. And she's still trying to come back from it, and it's knee injuries are never fun, and so she's doing a good job. I mean, we still keep our goalkeeper in the goal. We do also have a great backup as well in case something happens. So I'm excited there. The two defenders that I have that are returning are Lillian Schilling and then Aaliyah Tercio. Super excited to have both of them back on my back line. We'll kind of start seeing some movement up. My center mids, kind of a mix of players that we had last year are still here. So that helps. We've got a good solid kind of center mid situation. My outside mids, we're going freshmen. It's a surprise to me as well, but they have stepped up big time. And same way with my striker up top. She's also a freshman. I got 3 freshmen going to start for us, and I couldn't be happier with their performance. When we had our little alumni gathering and they were playing against them, you couldn't tell they were freshmen against those adult players that we were playing against, and so it was nice.
Yeah, of course, that alumni scrimmage is, an annual event, and even though it doesn't mean anything, it does mean something. It means a lot to our kids, who are getting to play basically against an all-star team of veterans and come in and, if they play them close or if they beat them, they're ecstatic over that.
Oh, and I think what's nice about the alumni games that any team can have is my girls probably didn't play with a lot of the ones that are coming back and playing for us, which is really awesome. But they remember them from year to year. So when I mentioned a few names and they were like, but they were here last year. Are you sure they're coming? And I said, yeah, they're coming. And it's just nice to know that even that one day that they got to play against them, they remembered them and they thought they were still good. And even as adults.
That's a great thing. Talk about our schedule for this year. We were starting off with Maize, and then of course we've got the Titan Classic coming up. But that's a different tournament this year.
They're doing something a little different, and they still have their 2 little brackets. And I mean, the competition in both is pretty tough. I do feel like we did get dropped down to the second bracket because our performance in the past hasn't necessarily been great. But when you play the same teams, your Bishop Carroll, your Maize, and Derby, like you're playing all the same ones every year going to this tournament, and you have a first round game against someone like that, you're already on that second side, So at least what I'm really excited for is we get 3 teams that we will not see in our season play. And I think that's what makes me happier. There's not a chance of playing someone we're going to play later. And so that'll be fun and interesting to see.
It's always fun to play teams that you don't see during the regular year. In postseason, it's the same thing. You get to see teams that you don't play in regular season, and that always adds a level of excitement to it. So you get a little bit of that Titan as well. Plus the fact the Titan is always a great place to try stuff and see if it works.
It's fun. And I think our first game is on the turf, so that'll be fun. And then we get to go to their grass fields and kind of play on those for the last 2, which aren't the greatest. But anywhere you go, it's tough to find one really good field like what we have the pleasure of having. and then obviously our practice field and anything else we could play on it. It doesn't level up to it. So we're just excited we get to play. And it'll be fun, I think, second week of soccer for us.
Let's talk about someone else who's returning this year, and we haven't even mentioned her yet. That is your assistant coach, Michelle Lawrence.
Yeah, Michelle, I'm so excited she wanted to come back. We talked throughout the whole entire year, and it was, what can I do? What can I do? Can we do conditioning now? Can we do this? And I just love her enthusiasm, and that is the best you can ever ask from a coach. And the girls love it, and she will have a little bit more challenging group. We definitely got a young group with her, a lot of sophomores and freshmen as well down there on our JV level. We've got
That's a good thing for later.
Yeah, and we got a few juniors as well. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough for 3 teams this season. When we first got interest from a bunch of players, it seemed like we were going to have the numbers, and we were like, oh my goodness. And then it came out, they just kind of weren't coming. And but the ones that we have that stuck it through for us during the tryouts and everything, we couldn't be happier to have.
Well, congratulations on putting together that's such a hard job to be able to put it all together and make it all work. And I know that you and Michelle have spent a lot of hours trying to figure out what pieces of the puzzle are going to go where. We're blessed in some areas. I think we're really blessed in goal because we have 2 experienced goalkeepers back there. That's a big help. And we have a couple of experienced fullbacks to rely on this year to mix in with some new people. So I think that's good. My big question now is this. Who's going to score the goals this year?
Oh man. Just watching our practice, that alumni scrimmage, it's my freshmen. I mean, they have some big boots to fill, because without Mirari, and we did lose Aliciana. She was my other big goal scorer.
Right.
I've got about three freshmen that could easily, 3 to 4 of them that could easily be my leading scorers, because of their positions, their hustle. They're just phenomenal. But the one I want to watch out for is Raylan Grant, my senior. She plays more center mid for me. She's been a little bit more on the defensive side in the past, because Mirari was more of the attacking. And now that Raylan's getting that chance to move up a little bit, she's actually making a lot of great things happen. So if she's not getting the goals, she's getting the assists for them. And so she's going to be one that I'm going to be real excited to see what happens with her tonight.
Well, and she's always fun to watch, and just a little spark plug.
Oh,
out
yes.
there on the field, and she just, she's all over the place, and she does not let up. She goes 100% all the time. It's like the Energizer Bunny. And, if she can get some breakaways, she's going to blow by people.
Well,
and have some one-on-ones with goalkeepers. I think that's going to be a great thing.
Oh, yeah. And I think what's nice about Raylan as well is she's not a selfish player. Even on the moments that she has the wide open shot that she can shoot 18 yards out, she knows she can shoot it to somebody else for them to have the opportunity as well. So that's why I'm saying we either watch for her to have the assists or the goals. Her name's going to be in there a lot this year, I think.
Okay. Well, listen, we're going to wish you a great season. I'm looking forward to it myself. This is my favorite time of year, and I always preach that. Girls soccer has always been my favorite, and it still is. And we got a long season ahead of us, and crammed into a short period of time. There's only 9 weeks of school left, and we've got hopefully 20 games plus to play this year. So that's gonna compact the season, and hopefully we won't have any rainouts this year. We've been lucky in that regard the last couple of years. We have not had a rainout in a couple of years. That's been a total wash. So hopefully we won't have any this year. I appreciate you coming on board again before every game for a visit, telling everybody at home, what's going on in the mindset. And we couldn't get it any better than to get it from the top. So
well, I'm hoping we can really shock and awe a bunch of people, and I hope everybody enjoys our performance tonight.
Okay, good luck against Maize, and we've got a week off after tonight, correct?
Well, we got the Titan Classic.
That's what I'm saying.
It is the next week.
Yeah, So we'll talk to you before the first Titan game. I believe it's against Circle. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll talk to you before the Circle game.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Head coach Christina Commons joining us on the McCurdy Auction pregame show. Stay tuned. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. Then we'll be back with the starting lineup and the play-by-play of tonight's game against the Maize High School Eagles. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Soccer.
I'm ready.
Me too.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Whole marketing campaign of this property when sold right.
Shall we book it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this is it.
Wichita Northwest Grizzlies soccer is on the air. Welcome to everyone in Grizzly Nation to another webcast of your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies as they take on the best teams in Kansas and pursue a 6A state title. Follow your Grizzlies all season long on youtube.com/NWHSGRIZZ. Today's webcast is brought to you through the support of the many sponsors of this year's Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament, including the following: Mel Hambledon Ford at the big corner of 119th West and Kellogg. We're better. We're proving it. You be the judge. Thank you, Lisa Hamilton. And by Tom Lassiter and Fleeson, Ruin, Colson, and Kitch, attorneys in the Epic Center at 301 North Main. We believe our clients' best interests and needs are our own. By Credit Union of America, where members are the owners. With branches all over the Wichita metro area, Credit Union of America stands ready to serve you. By Dan Garreau and the law firm of Dugan & Garreau, experts in personal injury, business law, workers' compensation, wills, and trusts. Located at 3636 North Ridge Road, Suite 100. By McCurdy Real Estate and Auction, 12041 East 13th Street at K96, serving Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma for over 40 years. Real estate, but better. By the Joe and Judy Coughlin and the Chris and Jan Schumacher families. Strong supporters of Grizzly soccer through the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund. By the Jeff and Amy Walena family in memory of Daryl Rhodes, one of the biggest fans in Grizzly Nation. By the Victory Project, helping kids fighting cancer on a daily basis and supporting research to diagnose and treat childhood diseases early. By Todd Eflin Narrates, voice audio for commercials, phone systems, videos, and books. Online at toddeflin.com, TODDEFLIN.com. By the Robert L. Gould Foundation, a philanthropic trust assisting the educational needs of young people at Northwest for over 10 years. By the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund, providing scholarship assistance to Northwest soccer seniors each year through the support of the Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament. And by the many other sponsors who make this webcast possible. And now, to the field, and the voice of the Grizzlies, Kevin Arkin.
Thank you, Todd Eflin. Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Maize High School. We're getting set now for the girls' varsity contest, and we're glad to have you on board here at Maize High School. If you're just joining us, the junior varsity played first. The Grizzlies dropped a 6-0 decision to the Maize Eagles, and now the varsity will get their chance to shine, and we're looking very optimistically at our first game of the season here. Again, my name is Kevin Arkin. Ashley Isbell is with us here as well, and her husband Andy is upstairs in the balcony, manning the cameras for this game, and I certainly want to thank both of them for their assistance here this afternoon. They're getting ready to lead the players out to the center circle for the introduction of the starting lineups. We're going to let you listen to it because we're right by the PA speaker. In fact, the PA speaker is about 6.5 feet from where I'm standing. So we're just gonna let you listen to it, and then I'll give you another quick recap after it's over. Grizzlies are in their road whites today. Blue numerals, blue trim, blue trunks. And the Eagles are all red. Red trunks, red shirts, white and blue trim on the shirts, and white numerals. So easy to read, except for the fact that we are staring into the setting sun. And I don't mind telling you, it is hot here, folks. It is super, super hot. So temperature in the air is about 78. But on the field, it's in the 90s. This turf field is super hot, and it just radiates up. And it will do that as long as the sun is here. Okay, the girls have taken to the center. We're going to let you listen to the PA announcer.
Good sportsmanship and girls taking personal responsibility for keeping this contest a high level of fair, clean, wholesome competition. Good luck to both teams. The referee this evening is Craig Schmitz. He is assisted by Gabriel Allen and Tim Kemp. The Grizzlies from Northwest High School are coached by Christina.
All right, folks, we cannot hear the PA announcer at all. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to go ahead and give you the starting lineups myself. We'll start with the Grizzlies, the visiting team tonight. In goal, the senior, number 1, Liliana Hernandez. On defense, a junior, number 2, Nevaeh Villa. At midfield, a junior, number 5, Emily Bravo. Midfielder, number 6, a senior, Raylan Grant. Freshman midfielder, number 7, Adri Bootsma. Junior defender, number 9, Aaliyah Tercios. Freshman forward, number 10, Kimmy Aguero. Take that back. Kimmy is not a starter tonight. Freshman defender, number 13, Bainey Rada. Freshman midfielder, number 14, Jamison McHugh. Junior midfielder, number 16, Amaya Alvarez. Senior defender, number 21, Lillian Schilling. And freshman forward, Kimberly Johnston. That's the starting lineup for Northwest. Grizzlies are coached by Christina Commons, and she's assisted by Michelle Lawrence. Starters for Maize. In goal, the freshman, I believe, Aspen Boydo. Junior number 2, Taylor Dill. Junior number 3, Caitlin Ely. Junior number 5, Alexandra Ship. Senior number 7, Rylan Ranger. Senior number 10, Jaden Perales. Senior number 14, Megan Bliss. Sophomore number 15, Kaylee Ingalls. Junior number 16, Michaela Lamas. sophomore number 19, Sophia Visith, and senior number 23, Alexa Moreno. The coaches staff of Maize is the head coach is Jay Holmes. He's assisted by Brad Holmes, Brett Womack, and Michaela Morgan. That's the national anthem here at Maize High School before our varsity contests featuring the Grizzlies and the Eagles. We want to thank all the sponsors who bring you Grizzly soccer. We'll be thanking them throughout the evening. We ask you to thank them as well. And in particular, we would like you to thank our lead sponsor year after year after year, and that's Mel Hambleton Ford at the big corner of 119th Street West and Kellogg. Lisa Hambleton and her staff are so generous to us year in and year out, and they are, again, supporting us for next year through this year's golf tournament, and we thank Lisa and everybody for that, and we welcome you to come to Northwest on Mel Hambleton night, which will be late in the season. That's always a fun event, and they usually give away ice cream, and on a hot night, ice cream sounds pretty good. It does sound really good right now. I'm burning up.
That's what I should have told Coach Lawrence to go grab me, because she's going to run to like Quick Trip or something.
Oh, is she really? If I had known that, I'd have had her get me one.
Well, she's getting you some Gatorade.
I'd love a Gatorade. Yeah. Should have told her to get Gatorade Zero. Oh, good. Blue. You know the drill. Best gift I ever got from a soccer team at Northwest at the end of the season was that 6-pack of Gatorade that I got from the girls last year. I thought that was, my wife could not understand that when I got, why I was so excited to get Gatorade as a gift. I don't understand. What's the gag? I said, it's not a gag. Okay, we're underway here. Grizzlies playing from left to right here in the first half, as they did in the junior varsity contest. Maize controlling the ball early on here in the first half. Up the middle it comes, into the center circle. Maize doing some good passing early on. And here's another one right up here to Megan Bless. She sends it back to center. And there's a long one to the far side. That one kind of careened off the forward. Who's going to get it? Northwest has it for the moment. Oops. Had a little fall down there and cleared out to center. Thank goodness. We'll take that, and we'll give all the credit to that to our senior defender who's going to have to anchor the defense this year, and that's Lillian Schilling. Gone is Kaylin Heath. Gone is... Who was our other defender back there? I just forgot. But she graduated. Oh, Susanna Anaveros. Yeah, she's gone. So the newbies are going to have to assist Miss Schilling in anchoring that back line and keeping Maize and everybody else from rushing through it. Nice play there. we're so disappointed that there are certain people who are not on the team this year that we're disappointed not to have. And probably the biggest one is Ingrid Parra, who's recovering from knee surgery and is out for the year. No. She's still wearing a brace. So, yeah. Yeah, she needs to take care of herself first, and there's no question about that. Grizzlies have a goal kick coming here, and yeah, Parra had a very, very, very serious knee reconstruction done, and the healing process for her has been painfully slow. But she's a trooper. She's hanging in there, and we wish her nothing but the best. Okay, Grizzlies with it. That's Bliss with it at the moment. And she sends a nice ball forward. Too much so, I think, but a great ball intended for Jamison McHugh. Jamison, the freshman midfielder, hustling after it. Good job. Here's another good ball forward. Bliss has it, gives it to Jamison. That one goes forward. The goalkeeper is going to come out and get that. And I'm going to ask the all-important question. Jay, who's in goal? Thank you. Yeah, we got one in a row here. We got it right. It is Aspen Boydo in goal for the Eagles. And the Grizzlies falling back here on defense. There's a nice block of the crossing pass. That one is knocked out of play into the sellout crowd. Lined up along the fence. It's standing room only here tonight. Ball quickly played back in now over the goal line. It's a goal kick for Northwest. Let's take a 10-second. Do we have time to take a 10-second? Okay, let's go ahead and take a 10-second as soon as Ashley's ready. Let's go. You're watching.
Candice Bribieska family are proud to support Grizzlies soccer on YouTube. Go Grizzlies!
All right, we are back, folks, and this one gets kicked out of bounds very quickly. It'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. That comes in and intercepted. Nice job defensively that time by Amaya Alvarez. Maize has it in their own half, pretty much uncontested. You got it out here to midfield. Now it's into Grizzly territory, and it goes out of play, and it will be a throw-in for Maize. Oh, down we go. We have a foul here. That'll be a free kick for Northwest. As long as I've been doing this, it's been a long time, you would think that I would know that in the spring, to A, bring sunscreen to the game, and that's the other thing. I don't have a heavy coat tonight, so when the sun goes down, I'm probably going to freeze to death. Yeah, well, whoops. Tried for a shot and fell down. Now it's a good break. Hernandez has it, and we'll distribute it for Northwest. Far side. Yeah, I'm soliciting sympathy, and I know how much of it I'm going to get from this crowd. May sends it back out to center. With it out there is Megan Bliss. Grizzlies getting set to make a substitution here shortly. Oh, Hernandez, nice job. Almost had it kicked through her legs. Did they call a foul or what? Nope, we just punt it. All righty, punts it out to center. Raylan Grant giving chase over there, as is Bootsma. It's going to go out of play, and it will belong to Northwest. And so Toby Mitchell will come in, the freshman defender for the Grizzlies, and she will replace Nevaeh Villa. the junior defender, who takes a seat. And Nevaeh Villa also is coming back off a pretty serious injury from last year, and she's still not 100%. So they're gonna play with her sparingly tonight, give her lots of rest, and hopefully avoid aggravating any of that injury. Maize crosses center, sends it wide to the far side. It goes out of play. Northwest will have a throw in. And it comes, and it goes right back out. We'll turn it over to Maize. That didn't work out very well. Down the line, far side. And there's a centering pass, and good play to break it up. And sliding out to grab the ball is Hernandez. Beautifully defended. And that was, of course, that was Miss Schilling that did that. Our senior defender. She's going to have to, like I said, she's going to have to be the anchor this year. That's going to go all the way back. Raylan Grant giving chase. Almost got a free shot on goal. Ball still down there. I'm liking what I'm seeing. We're getting some play down at the other end. That's a good thing. There's a crossing pass, and that's going to be intercepted and sent back out to center by Maize. Schilling giving chase there. Lillian punches it out of bounds to give everybody a chance to get back. Maize will have a throw in. 8.5 gone, first half, no score. Did you start the clock this time? Oh, hey, one in a row. Good for you. Okay, we have a foul on Northwest. That'll be a free kick for the Eagles. Foul's charged against Alvarez for the tackle. Getting ready to come in, the junior midfielder, Addison Porter, for Northwest. There it is. It's a long one, and Hernandez deflects it to the side. Nice job. We'll take the corner kick because that was a good save. So it'll be a corner kick from the near side. And going back to take that kick is Alexa Moreno. They hold the flag back. They're not supposed to do that. They did. Nobody called them on it. There's a crossing pass. They tried for a header and it didn't work. May still controls it. There's a shot blocked. And who's going to get this one? Alvarez fighting for it. So is Raylan Grant. Down the far side. Maize with it. Back up the near far side. Let's get some going here. You got a lot of room in front of you. That one was blocked. And now is kicked out of play. It'll belong to Northwest. I mentioned Addison Porter getting ready to sub in. She comes in. Also coming in with her is Isabel Santiago, the senior defender.
Now in number 4, Addison Porter for the Grizzlies, and number 15, Isabel Santiago Morrison.
Bootsma comes out. Also coming out is Emily Bravo. And now here comes the throw in deep in Eagle territory. There's a crossing pass. Oh, no, it was intercepted. That's too bad. And sent out to center, and there's nobody there. Liliana's going to be the one to send it back forward, and she does so. Maize has it again, and they'll try another build-up here. Raylan Grant takes it away. Nice job, Raylan Grant. Schilling sends it forward. Maya Alvarez couldn't get to it. Too long for her. Maize gets it back, and they play it. Nobody really contesting Maize's back line, so they're taking their sweet time with it. There's a nice crossing pass. And what are we going to do here, ladies? Let's turn it around. And it goes up the line, and is it going to stay in? Yes, it did. It's still in. Still in over there. And they center one. Boy, the ball never went out. Near side for Maize. Bringing it down is Caitlin Ely. There to get it is Raylan Grant again. Raylan Grant is, in my opinion, going to be the biggest thorn in the side of our opponents all year. She's just everywhere. There's a shot off the crossbar. Oh, my goodness. Back out towards center, and May still has it. Bringing it down. Sending it wide. Grizzlies need to tackle that ball and get it back. Now it goes out of play. That works. And we're going to substitute in players. Coming in for Northwest, returning is Nevaeh Villa, number 2, the junior defender. And coming in for Maize is number 33, Aaliyah Bogenhagen, the junior. How come every team but us has weird names? Not lately. Nothing like this. You get all those foreign players in there? Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Well, some of those names are really interesting. I think the really interesting name for us, or the most interesting one, is Shushu on the JV squad. You know, I have never known anybody with a name anywhere close to that, so that's a good thing. Oh, Morrison couldn't get it going. She tried to send it forward. Maize is going to win it back, looks like. Yes, they have it back. Come on, girls, let's get it. Alvarez applies a little pressure. Jamison McHugh getting set to come back in for Northwest. Grizzlies still pressuring offensively, and that one's going to go out of play. That'll turn it over to Maize High. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 25 to go. First half, no score. Only been one shot on goal in the game, that by Maize early on. There's a crossing pass, and come on, girls, get the shot off. Another crossing pass, that's going to go out of play. It stayed in. And now Maize gets it and sends it out to center. Villa right there to send it back. Now Alvarez stripped of the ball by 2 defenders. And here comes Maize back down the floor. And it'll be Liliana sending it back over on the far side. Bootsma with it, brings it forward. Oh, lost the ball. Okay, Grizzlies are going to sub in 3. Emily Bravo comes back in along with Jamison McHugh and Lillian Schilling.
Now in for the Eagles, number 4, Lainey Waite. In for the Grizzlies, number 5.
Raylan Grant comes out, takes a rest, as does Amaya Alvarez. And Bootsma also going to take a breather. Ball comes back in. We're back underway here. Here's a chance for more for Santiago. There's the shot, and it's right at Boydo. That's all right. And the shots are even now at 1 apiece. Oh, nice block that time by Emily Bravo. Maize still has it, however. And they send a long one down. That'll be an easy one for Hernandez to corral. She'll pick it up and punt it. White with it. I'm sorry, Johnson with it. That was Kimberly Johnson. And out of play, it will go to it's going to go to the Grizzlies. Jay Holmes not happy with that. Johnson again sends it back to Morrison. Oh, nice give and go there by Emily Bravo. There's a shot over the top, and it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back in 10 seconds with more soccer. You're watching NWS Grizz. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Soccer on the Northwest YouTube channel is brought to you by Capital Portfolio Management of Overland Park, Kansas, with over 60 collective years of experience in the financial services industry.
Just took the goal kick, and Maize working it forward. There they send it to center. Popped up, and Villa trying to get it back for Northwest. And a long pass forward. That's going to be Hernandez's ball. And an easy one for her. That's a good turf ball for us. It just kept on going. Out to center. Addison Porter couldn't get anything started. Now she's got it again. Tried to get it here to Santiago. Isbell. Spin move. Sends it forward. Intercepted by Lainey Waite. Lainey Waite, Helen's daughter. Out to center it comes. Johnson can't get to it. It's going to go out of play and turn over to Maize. Referees moving the coaching staff of Maize back into their designated area. They were probably closer to me than they were to their area. Quite frankly, I'm waiting for them to kick me off. So, I don't think I'm supposed to be out here either, but it's the way it is. There you go. I'm on the turf by about 2 feet. In the penalty area, down we go, and this is going to be a problem. That will be a penalty kick. Unfortunate. Liliana's going to be tested early here. 19:36 to go, first half. Clock stops for the PK. Chris Smith giving instructions to Hernandez, making sure they're on the same page. Now he pulls aside, getting ready to blow the whistle. Backing up, here it comes. Shot, saved by Hernandez. Liliana Hernandez buries it. And it's going to stay scoreless. The bench for Northwest just erupted. Great play by Hernandez. Wow. Okay, now the Grizzlies need to take advantage of this and get some mo going. This one goes all the way back to Boydo. She'll pick it up. And down the sideline it goes. It's kept in very nicely there by Lamas. She's still got it into the penalty area, takes the shot, off the post and in. And it's 1-0 Maize. Beautiful shot there by Michaela Lamas. Just inside the right post, and boom, in it went. So the Grizzlies find themselves on the short end here in the first half. Oh, they have. And I'm not going to take anything away from that goal. That was a great goal. It was a great individual effort. It really was. Oh, there's a breakaway. And there's a shot. And Hernandez with a save.
Stay high. Suck your ball here, Lex.
If you're wondering about wind, there is none. The flags are not moving. The American flag is over on the flagpole limp. Grizzlies fighting for it here. And that's going to pop up in the air. Who's going to get it? Looks like it's going to be Tercios gets it. Leah Tercios came in. To the far side it goes at midfield. And here comes Maize back with another shot, and Hernandez is there for that save. Grizzlies have been outshot 5-1. They trail 1-0. Liliana punts it. Down the far side, near midfield, it's headed back by Maize. Grizzlies trying to get it back. Bravo got a foot on it. And now here comes a chance for Maize. A shot and a save by Hernandez, but not enough, and it goes in. Liliana got a piece of it, but not enough of it, and it trickled in after she made the initial stop, and it's 2-0.
That goal was scored by number 2, Taylor Dill.
All righty. The junior for Maize puts it in. It's a good shot, good goal. Grizzlies kick it off, and Maize instantly gets it back. Tercios can't get it. And rushing down with it is Visith. And here's another opportunity for Maize. Top of the key, and they don't get the shot off. Good job by the Grizzlies. Bootsma is trying to send it forward now. She's got it, leads it up to Grant. Grant can't get to it. Maize intercepts it. And the Eagles bring it back down the floor. Near side pass right in front of us to Lainey Waite. You know that Lainey Waite is Helen's daughter, don't you? Do you know Helen? Oh, well, she's a banker. And if you go in to First National Bank and apply for a loan, they'll tell you to go to Helen Waite. Tell your friends, folks, I'm here all week. Boy, I just reeled her in, didn't I? Just reeled it in. Here's a Turnover to Northwest. Uh-oh. Is that right? Let me look. Hang on there, folks. We'll see what we got. If it's not working, I'm going to fix it. I understand. Hey, guess what? It's not working. Stopped working 3 minutes ago. Okay, we're going to fix it. There we go. Now we'll just... Oh, that's interesting.
In for the Grizzlies. And then number 14 and number 21. So, this.
You're doing such a good job. Why don't you just take him to half? You take him to half. I'll come back I'll come back for the second half. I might. I'm thinking about it.
On the far side, Eagle throwing. You get a little tongue tied with some of them because I see them. Since it just comes up right, just takes off. Maize has it back. Send it all the way to the back line to reset play. And they send it up, but it goes too long and becomes a Grizzly throw-in.
Those of you at home who are watching, we're going to apologize for something we have no control over, and that's the picture, because the camera is being shot into the setting sun, and it's wiping out half of our picture. So, again, we apologize for that. As soon as the sun gets behind the bleachers, that problem will go away.
Soccer on YouTube is brought to you in part by Gambino's Pizza, 1520 South Webb Road. Check out all their menu options at gambinospizza.com.
That's exactly right. We're both here squinting like crazy. I got my hand in front of my face trying to shield from the sun. It is a real strong Sunday today. That's all there is to it. One minute to go.
We're just trying for one last push. Yep. Hernandez spoils that attempt. And she will be getting ready to cut it out. Right there. 30 seconds to go. Looks like Mason may try to do one more big push, but loses it at midfield. And it goes out for a Grizzlies throw-in with about 10 seconds to go. One of them isn't. I drank it. And it is halftime. Grizzlies are down 2-0, and shots on goal, they are out shooting us 8-1 so far.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and send it to a word from our sponsors, and then we'll come back with our halftime extravaganza, so stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Soccer.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason, more than $400,000 in community partnerships, Credit Union of America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports. a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Shall we book it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Welcome back to Maize High School. We are at halftime. Oh, Andy couldn't have left that camera in a worse place. He shot it right at the sun. We're going to go fix that camera so you guys aren't blinded by the light like we are. Grizzlies trail 2-0 here at Maize in their first contest of the season. And this is the only game they have this week. They have Thursday night off. And next week they will start the Titan Classic activities. And let's give you a little bit of schedule here on that as I call up my calendar. They play April the 1st. That's next Tuesday. They will play at Carpenter Stadium. They'll take on the Circle High Thunderbirds at 5:30. I believe the game is at 5:30. I think we're on the air at 5:30, and the game is at 6, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so be sure to tune in for that one. Then they don't play again until they will play again on Thursday. They will play Winfield, the Winfield Vikings. They will play that game on the grass field at South High. And that game has an early start. We're going to be on the air at 3 o'clock on that day for an early afternoon game. So we'll all be home for dinner that night. And then they will play Saturday morning. We'll have breakfast with the Grizzlies for you. They play a game that kicks off at, I have 8 o'clock on this calendar. Is it 8 or 9? I think it's 9. We'll be on the air at 8:45 that Saturday, and we'll keep you abreast in case what I've just told you is incorrect. Okay, so we have 3 games next week, even though we have no games after this week. So the schedule's kind of funny. Our first home game, our first home game will be Thursday at home against Derby. That's Thursday, April the 10th. At home against Derby. We have to go to East High first, and that game has a 4 o'clock start for Varsity because they don't have lights at East High. And I'll be quite honest with you, we're probably going to join that game in progress if we do it at all, and we may not do that game. I haven't decided that yet. I have commitments at Northwest that will keep me there until 3:10. There's no way I can get to East High and set up for a 4 o'clock start, getting on the air at 3:45 if I leave Northwest at 3:10. Because if I leave Northwest at 3:10, I have the traffic.
Well, you're going to have to at least account for, 15, 20 minutes just getting out of the parking lot.
Exactly. So we'll see. We'll probably join that one in progress, and that's fine. We'll just have to do what we have to do.
I think that's the only early one this year.
It is. North plays at Northwest this year. So we don't have any other 4 o'clock. It's the only 4 o'clock game. And we host West, I think, as well.
We host West as well.
So, yeah, this is the only 4 o'clock start we have is the game at East a week from Tuesday. So, and then our home opener will be on Thursday the 8th. And we sure hope if you're in Wichita that you come out for that game and cheer on the Grizzlies. And if you can't, watch it on NWHS Grizz. And if you can come out, bring your cell phone and watch it on NWHS Grizz anyway. You can watch the game in person and listen to the commentary. Doesn't that sound great?
Who knows what could be said?
Exactly. Yeah, it's just a never-ending barrel of laughs up here doing soccer for Northwest. Minute and a half to go in halftime. They're getting ready to call the players back onto the field. And Ashley and I are going to switch places again. Ashley did a great job doing the last 10 minutes of the first half while I fix this thing. Keep an eye on the clock, though.
I will.
And if it does stop again, let me know.
I just thought I was seeing something.
Huh?
I thought I was just...
No, it's not you. It's the software does that once in a while. Sometimes I can fix it just by turning it on and off. Sometimes I have to reboot it.
Great music on Game Time. Welcome to Maize High School. All fans should realize that by their attendance at this game, they become participants. And the schools are ultimately responsible for all participants.
Aspen Boydo headed for goal for the Eagles. We need 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes and the sun's gone. Yeah, it's already 15 degrees cooler than it was when halftime started. Yeah. Grizzlies will play from right to left here in the second half, and they take the field led by Liliana Hernandez, who had a spectacular first half, even though they got 2 goals on her. She made some fantastic saves in the first half. She'll go back into her spot. Out there also is Nevaeh Villa, Adri Bootsma, Braylon Grant, Kimberly Johnson's up front. I'm looking to see who I can see here. Lillian Schilling is back there. Bainey Rada is back there on defense. Pretty much the starting lineup is out there. Amaya Alvarez also. Grizzlies kick it off, and they take control of the ball here early on in the third quarter. On the far side, Maize comes up with it. Somehow, in the blinding sun, I couldn't see it. But Maize has it in the circle. Now they send a long one forward. Rueda's there to send it forward for Northwest. Maize still with it now. Grizzlies need to generate some offense. We only have 1 shot on goal in the game. Quick throw in for the Grizzlies. We've had good opportunities. And, I told you during the JV game, folks, if you were listening, I said during the JV game that I asked an important question. And I was going to tell you what it is after the pregame show. The pregame show, by the way, is now over. It wasn't that long. It was long, but it wasn't that long. Anyway, the question I asked Coach, and I asked it during the pregame show, I said, who's going to score our goals this year? Okay. We still don't know the answer to that. I'm waiting for one of these ladies to step up and take charge of the goal. Lillian Schilling defensively. Boehner Rada couldn't get it before it went out of play. It's a throw in for Maize. As do I. There's a centering pass shot. Oh, boy, I thought that might be headed for pay dirt there. As it is, it goes over the goal line. It will be a goal kick for Northwest. Hernandez can't make up her mind where to put it. You know, there are some referees, when you pick the ball up and move it, they tell you to put it back. Then once you set it down, it's down. So, over to the far side it goes. Grizzlies trying to win it there. And out to center. Maize comes up with it, unfortunately. And they're uncontested in the middle. Bootsma tried to get it. Couldn't do so. Now, Alvarez sends it to Grant. Grant, with something going, passes it wide, and it's intercepted. Very unfortunate. Maize did get it. And they bring it up to midfield. Now it goes out of play. And coming in for Northwest, Toby Mitchell will sub in, number 8, the freshman defender. I think that's her first appearance, if I'm not mistaken. Was she? Was I paying attention? I must have been paying attention then. I don't remember. I honestly don't. I suffer from an ailment that happens to a lot of people. It's called OLD. Oh, that one is unfortunate. That went off the foot of Rueda, and quick throw in for Maize. Oh, that nice interception there by Alvarez. Alvarez has played a good game tonight. Here comes Maize with a chance. They're sending it wide for Dill. Dill centers it, shot over the top. It'll be a goal kick for Northwest. Why don't we take a 10-second quickie, and we'll be back with more soccer from Maize High. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Grizzly Soccer on YouTube is brought to you by Central Wine and Spirits, 10,030 West Central. All your wine and liquor needs with friendly, old-school customer service.
Maize with the ball after the goal kick. Trying to get something established. Lights are on here at Maize High. They will now start to take effect as the sun has indeed gone behind the bleachers. Thank goodness. Yeah. Problem is I'm blind now from all the looking directly into the sun, like looking at a solar eclipse. So, yeah. Bootsma throws it in for Alvarez. Amaya sends it back to Bootsma. Nice play. Bootsma forward, sending it back to, this time to Kimberly Johnson. Johnson fighting for it, can't get the shot off. And it goes out of play over here on the near side, where it will be a throw-in for Northwest. Ball comes into Amaya Alvarez. She's double-teamed there defensively. And Maize comes away with it. There's a long pass. Back there to get it, though, is Toby Mitchell. She blocked the passing lane. And there's a cross. Oh, boy, that was dangerous. Nobody was home to bang it home. And it goes out of play on the far side, and it will be a throw-in for Northwest. I didn't see a foul called. Of course, I can't see anything yet. I'm still blind. It's a good thing I'm not driving in the next half hour. Raylan Grant gets it for Northwest. She sends it forward to the far side, intercepted and rejected back into Grizzly territory. Maya Alvarez takes charge. Gets it back to Rueda. Oh, here's a chance for Maize. There's a shot, goes wide right. It'll be a goal kick for Northwest, and the Grizzlies have dodged another major bullet. 7 minutes gone in the second half. Grizzlies trail 2-0. Maize makes a substitution here. Hernandez boots it. Far side, nice boot. Got it all the way out there to Jamison McHugh. She couldn't control it. Maize comes back with it. 1-on-3, and they're still getting an opportunity. Finally rejected by Northwest. Raylan Grant now fighting for it. She's double-teamed. Sends it wide to McHugh. Jamison had it, lost it, got it back. And now Maize comes away with it. They had her outnumbered 3-1. They send it wide to this side. Dill with it. Going forward. Rueda defending. Bootsma trying to send it forward now. Can't do so. That one taken by Johnston. Kimberly Johnston back to her midfield, and Amaya Alvarez sends it forward for Raylan Grant, who lets it go through, and it's picked off by a Maize Eagle. Into Grizzly territory. They were trying to do a run-through, and they almost got it done. There's a shot, goes over the top, goal kick Northwest. We'd be dodging some bullets here in the second half. I don't like that. Goal kick taken by Liliana. Is intercepted. You don't want to send those to an opponent. There's one off the crossbar, and then finally rebounded and scored in. And they're going to give that goal to whoever that girl is when she turns around. Yeah, she's crowded now. I can't tell.
That goal was scored by number 14, Megan Bliss.
Well, and I was looking for an 18. I was thinking it was 18, but we'll give it to Bliss. 3-0 now. Maize High leads here in the second half of this one with just inside 31 minutes remaining. Awaiting the kickoff from Northwest. And there it is. Back to Amaya Alvarez. She sends it back to Schilling. Schilling sends it up the far side. McHugh sends it forward. Johnston sends it forward for Grant. Grant goes down, and they're going to call a foul here, and it will be a free kick for Northwest. He pointed. What? He must have changed his mind. Now the Eagles will sub in some players.
In for the Eagles, number 3, Caitlin Ely, number 4, Lainey Waite, and number 20, Morelli Garcia.
I saw Chris Smith's arm go. I guess not. Two of them went down in a heap. You figure they had to call a foul on somebody. It's okay. Doesn't make any difference anyway. Maize intercepts that one. Oh, nice play. Nice play by Bootsma to Johnston. Come on, Kimberly. There's a shot and a save by Boydo. Second shot on goal of the night for Northwest. That was a good play. It was. Indeed. Grizzlies with it again. Johnston sends it wide. Raylan Grant can't control it. Maize comes away with it. Maize still with it. Now they bring it into Grizzly territory. Back out to center. And there's a long one toward the penalty area. Intercepted there. Oh, trouble. Big trouble and a score. Yeah, when we lost the ball, there was nothing we could do. So it's makes it 4-0. Liliana Hernandez a little dejected, and understandably so. She's played well. The defense in front of her failed her that time. Toby Mitchell comes back out for Northwest. I did not see who went in. And we kick it off. We're back underway. Here's Alvarez sending it back again to Schilling. Lillian to Grant. Now back to Hernandez. Liliana forward to Grant. Nice job by Tercios to send one forward. Oh, here we go. Here's Bootsma. Oh, had it taken away from her, but it's going to be a throw-in for Northwest. Deep in Eagle territory here. Bootsma will throw it in. Alvarez goes down, and they're going to call a foul, and it's a free kick for Northwest. And that's exactly what he did last time. Tercios is going to take the free kick. Go ahead and put it in. What do you think? Yeah. There's a long one that goes wide left. It'll be a goal kick now for Maize. We are getting some action. Yep. Not getting a lot of shots on goal, but we're moving the ball down there, and that's half the battle. We just need to get the other half going. 27 to go, clock running. 4-0, Grizzlies trail. It would be disappointing to go home after playing 2 games and not scoring. I think we need to find a goal scorer here. I'm still convinced somebody is going to step up. I just don't know who the somebody is. There's a long one into the penalty area. Crossing shot coming. Nobody there to put it home. It's going to go out of play and be a throw-in. Right inside the goal. Right inside the corner flag. Yep, somebody's got to do it. Could be me. No, I'm at home. I'm somebody. Yeah. You know. You ask my wife. You can hear her. Somebody needs to take out the trash. Somebody needs to change the laundry. Somebody needs to shovel the driveway. Well, then, I'm somebody.
Somebody then needs to score.
Just kidding. I love my wife. It does look like a corner indeed.
Ryland Ranger.
This is pretty dangerous. I can't tell who that is taking it. I could, but Ashley, you have my binoculars. Oh, they take it real short. Now they're going to take a crossing pass. Blocked out by Tercios. Nice job. Couldn't do it. Oh, here's somebody wide open on the near side. There's a shot. It's going to go wide and over the goal line. Thank you very much. That shot taken by Taylor Gray, who was just wide open over here. Grizzlies need to break the ice. Popped in the air. We haven't mentioned it. I'll mention it now. Looking forward on the calendar, we are taking our road trip this year to Manhattan. And I am making the trip. I have already made arrangements for the sub to get a sub. I just told them I'm going. I don't care what's going on. I'm making that trip. And they said, yes, you can. We'll certainly accommodate you. So we appreciate them doing that. So down the near side, going back after it, Raylan Grant and Tercios both. Oh, Tercios overran it. It's going to go out of play, and it belongs to Maize. Maize will sub in a player here. That is Madison Ritchie coming back in. Oh, Audrey's coming back in, giving Lillian Schilling a rest. Okay. And Lillian looks like she's been working hard out there. That one is headed back out by Aaliyah. We'll do it all over again. Now they send it back this way. Maya Alvarez almost picked a pocket there. May's still with it, working on a build-up. Oh, nice clear by Amaya. Beautiful job. Even if it goes out, who cares? That just saved us a potential goal. Clock running, 22:30 to go. There's one over the top of everything for a goal kick. Grizzlies trail 4-0. Have you looked at the clock lately?
Yeah, I keep looking at it.
Okay.
I feel like I'm looking at it every 5 seconds.
Well, you don't have to do it that often.
I know, but I'm making sure that it's...
That's good. Well, if it stops at this point, I'm not going to restart it. We'll just give it to him verbally. Addison Porter sends one wide. That's a nice little pass there. Up the far side, that one intercepted now by Maize. Pass a little too hard. Leah Tercios fighting for it. Raylan Grant is back there. She'll send it back to Liliana, who sends it over to the near side. Tercios keeps it from going out. Bootsma in to help. And, Tercios went down hard. She pops right up. She's good. She's no harm, no foul. Are you cold now? Ashley just put a sweatshirt on. You know, we've been here roasting for 3 hours, and now that you're putting sweatshirts on. This is the first time I've been comfortable all night. No. Now, for what it's worth, I did bring a jacket. Porter with it for Northwest. Sends it up the near side. Bootsma has a defender on her, brings it forward. Still fighting for it. Still fighting for it. Still fighting for it. Love that hustle. Working hard. Grizzlies are going to sub in Jamison McHugh and Jasmine Pena here very shortly. Maize with another opportunity. They're trying to build it up for a shot. And an easy save by Liliana. Bootsma can't get to it. That one is in the air. Good fight. Alvarez, nice job. Pops it into our dugout, but that's okay. And the subs come in. McHugh comes in. Pena comes in for Northwest. They're all sweating too. They're working hard out there, and it's a humid night. It really is humid, and with no breeze at all, there's no breeze to dry them off. So Liliana with it over to the far side, back to Liliana, and up front toward Addison Porter. Porter, tried to pass, couldn't get it off. Now we do. McHugh has it on the near side. Porter back in there to help, and out of play. It'll belong to North. Oh, they gave it to Maize.
Now in for the Eagles, number 14, Megan Bliss.
Megan Bliss comes back in for Maize. Time starting to be a factor here. 18 and change to go in the second half. Grizzlies are down by 4. Maize looking for more. Crossing pass. Oh, boy, that almost found the corner. Emily Bravo's right back in. They're not wasting any time getting her back in. Amaya Alvarez will take a breather. I think Amaya's played a great game tonight. I really do. Waiting the goal kick from Hernandez. Here it comes. Far side. Maize player steps on the ball. That'd be Lena Moreno. Boy, I'll bet that's smart. Look at that hustle by both players. Rail and Grant down there working hard along with Kaylee Ingalls. Maize gets a quick throw in coming. Toby Mitchell set to come back in for Northwest. And this time I do remember. There's a shot and a save by Hernandez. Grizzlies outshot 12-2, trail by 4. Punt in the air, short. Jamison McHugh can't get to it. Near side. And down the line to Laney Waite. Now this one goes forward, and the last defender for Maize will pop it back to Boydo, who will kick it forward. Addison Porter intercepts it and gets a shot off, but it's wide and an easy save anyway for Boydo. Ball's out in the air to center. She's doing a good job, too. There's a nice play by Tercios to stop that shot. Now Hernandez back to corral that. Johnston, the only one out there with a white shirt, goes through the wickets there. Now everybody subs in. Like I said, Toby Mitchell comes in, and it looks like Raylan Grant is the one. No, she's not. Yeah, it is Raylan Grant coming out. She does. She's been out there working hard. You can tell by how long it's taken her to get out here that she's tired. But who can blame her? Doesn't look very happy either. Okay, Grizzlies need to keep fighting. Ooh, couldn't get the clear, and Hernandez picks it off. Liliana will punt it, and she punts it on the far side. There's a long one intended for Johnston. It overshot her. And Maize will get it and send it back to their keeper, Boydo. And now back out to center, and here comes Maize back again. Bootsma getting set to come back in for Northwest. Whoa, nice block of a crossing pass. I like those thumps. Bootsma goes in. Also going back in, Lillian Schilling, who will replace Johnston. And it looks like Lillian Schilling is going to play up top. So they switch things up. And that is something we talked about in the pregame show because Lillian did so well at that last year. Yeah. Well, the problem is if you put her up top, you lose her on defense. So you got to make a trade-off. So she'll get a shift or two in here. Playing up front. We have an injury on the play. And she's going to get up right away or not? Nope, they stopped the clock. So we have an injury. Let's go ahead and take a timeout while they're dealing with that. 12:01 to go. Grizzlies down 4-0. We'll be back. This is Grizzly Soccer.
The family of John and Mabel Kramer are long-term supporters of Grizzly Soccer. We thank them for their continued support of the program.
Player did not come out, which surprised me since they stopped the clock for it, but Maize with it in their own end, now bringing it towards center, and here we go again. And we got somebody over here signaling that they're wide open, and they are. Fortunately, they couldn't get the ball to Taylor Dill, who's already nailed us once tonight. Raylan Grant getting set to come back in. There's a long one that's going to go wide left. It will be a goal kick for Northwest. Grant comes in along with Kaylee Ingalls for Maize High. If nothing else, this game is going to provide some data for chemistry. Positioning and chemistry. They just don't have it yet. You know, it's just not a smooth flow. There's another shot for Hernandez, makes a save. Say what? Oh, no question. No question at all. Yeah, they just need to find the right combo, and they haven't done it yet. Hernandez again sends it to center. Maize comes back. Here we go again. Approaching 10 to go. Maize on a roll again, and there's a passing shot. Hit the post and finished. Got shot past Liliana, hit the left post, popped out, and was just sitting there waiting for somebody to finish it, and that's exactly what they did. So it's 5-0. Coming back in for Northwest is Isbell Santiago. She will replace Tercios, who will come out and take a breather. Raylan Grant sends it back.
In for the Grizzlies, number 15, Isbell Santiago Morrison.
Throw in for Northwest, far side. Comes into Schilling. That one goes out and turns over to Maize. Kimberly Johnston getting set to come in for Northwest. And here she goes. Timing is everything.
In for the Grizzlies, number 23, Kimberly Johnston.
Uh-oh. E5. Emily's holding her left or right hip. That's not good. Hopefully it's nothing serious. She didn't look very comfortable as she came off. I'll have to ask her about that tomorrow. I will see her during second hour. Maize again with a chance. This one is knocked way out of play, and it should be a throw-in for Maize. They are fighting. And now coming in is number 20. That would be Yuri Garcia. And here's one for you. Lining up to come in for Maize is Aaliyah Bogenhagen. That's a mouthful. It was a good idea. There's another one. Good play. Who's going to win it? Well, Schilling got a piece of that one, too. Back over here on the near side. McHugh had it intercepted. And here comes Maize back. That one stays in. Maize still has it. Grizzlies are going to make a goalkeeping change here shortly. There's a corner kick coming for Maize. And now they're going to make that change as April Isbell will come in to play goal for Liliana. And Liliana had a very good game. She gave up 5, but she made 9 big saves in this game. You changed your name when I wasn't looking? I'm sure. Yeah, I understand. This one loose in front, and Ashley's right there. April's there. Ashley's right there, too. You're right over here, and April's over there. And if we're going to go through this again this year, looks like a foul against Northwest. Boy, that's a dangerous place to be. Clock running, 5 to go. That was an indirect, so they tapped it, and it went right over April's head. Yeah, maybe. She was just too short. Alvarez comes back in. Yeah. The disadvantage of being a short goalie is on those kinds of plays, you're vulnerable. Addison Porter comes out. Played well while she was in there. So it's 6-0. The issue is no longer in doubt. Of course, it hasn't been in doubt for a while. I sure would like to see him, though, break the Schneider. Just to say they, just to get that monkey off their back. There's a foul charged, and it's going to be a free kick for Maize. Will take it. That's not quite as dangerous as the last one, but it's certainly no cakewalk. Nice pass over to the left. They couldn't settle it to get the shot, though, and now there's one that's going to go wide left, and it will be a goal kick for Northwest. You can let our clock go if you want. You don't have to sit there and babysit the thing for every sub. The rule in high school here is the clock stops if the team in the lead subs in the last 5 minutes of the second half. And that's what they just did, so they stopped the clock for the sub. It's a anti-time wasting maneuver, and it does work. Free kick now for Northwest. Out it comes to center. Oop, there's a handball, and they did call it. Schilling sends one forward on the far side. McHugh's over there. Well, that's Bootsman that's over there. And it's going to be a throw in for Northwest. Maybe we can do it here. Come on, here, get your shot off. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, get up, win it back. Amayev was fighting for it, couldn't get it back. There's a long one on the far side. Who's going to win that one? Maize has it for the moment. Oh, nice tackle. Beautifully done. Goes out of play. It'll belong to Maize, but still a great defensive tackle on the part of the Grizzlies. Now the clock stops with 2:24 to go as Maize subs again. when we're done here, folks, we're going to sign off very, very quickly because the Maize people have a bad habit of turning the lights off while we're packing. Yep, we did it with flashlights last year. Clock running again, now 2 minutes to go. Raylan Grant with it for Northwest. Sends it up too far, goes out of play. It'll belong to Maize. Definitely not enough offense for Northwest tonight. They got to figure out where it is. It's out there somewhere. That one goes out of play. It'll be a corner kick for Maize High. If nothing else, this will give Northwest an opportunity to practice defending against this. Oh, they kept it low and on the ground. There's the crossing shot, blocked out nicely. Good job, Grizzlies. 1 minute to go. Back out here to center, and oops. Come on, Lillian, get there. Lillian takes it up herself. Now she sent one, hit Grant in the back. That was unlucky. "20 seconds now. There's a shot over everything, and that's probably going to be it. 15 to go. Grizzlies don't even have to kick it. April probably will, though. Yeah, that's right. There we go. 2-1, and that's it, folks. We're final here at Maize. Grizzlies drop them both by the identical scores of 6-0 tonight. We will wish you well, and thank you, first of all, for joining us tonight. Our next broadcast is next Tuesday. We'll broadcast from Carpenter Stadium as we take on the Circle High School Thunderbirds. For Andy Isbell upstairs and for Ashley Isabel here to my right, this is Kevin Arkin saying thank you for joining us. We'll look forward to seeing you next week. In the meantime, have a good week and good night.